Hi everyone, I am Bhumika Rathi. Welcome to my channel. On this channel, we are doing practices for competitive exams in which I am going to cover your English grammar. And here we have part 2 for nouns. So let's begin with this part. In this video, we are going to cover two topics, that is countable noun and uncountable noun, and the use of verb, adjective and article with them. Alright, now let's see. Noun can be divided into two types. First is countable noun, then we have uncountable noun. Alright, now let's see. Alright, what are countable nouns? Countable noun, a noun that can be counted. The noun which can be counted. It has both singular and plural form. Alright, so here we have the first example. We bought 6 tables. Here, 6 table is countable noun. Alright, then we have I have a few friends. Here, friend is countable noun, so we use a few friends. Alright, she watched many movies. Since movie, the word is countable noun, so we use many movies. And many more examples like stars, seconds, rupees, books, chairs. Hence, all are countable noun. Now, let's move on to the uncountable noun. These nouns cannot be counted. These nouns cannot be counted individually. They usually has only singular form. Alright, they usually has only singular form. Very important to memorize this. Uncountable nouns are those which cannot be counted individually and they usually has singular form. Let's see some example. J. Priestley discovered oxygen. Here the word oxygen is uncountable noun. They decided to sell the furniture. So here furniture is uncountable noun. Similarly, in this, much money was wasted on the show. So the word money is uncountable noun. Here are more examples, that is money, time, knowledge, water, milk, all are uncountable noun. Alright, now let's move on. Now let's see comparison table between countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns are those which can be counted and uncountable nouns are those which cannot be counted. In countable nouns, we have singular form and plural form. But in uncountable nouns, we only have singular form. Alright. In countable nouns, we have example as books, pens. Then we have in uncountable noun, example as water and money. Alright. Now let's move on to the use of verbs with countable noun and uncountable noun. Alright. With countable nouns, in singular noun, when we have singular noun in the sentence, we use singular form of verb. Here, in this example, the boy is playing. So here, the boy is singular noun. Hence, we use singular verb with them. Alright, these are countable nouns that we are discussing at the beginning. Now, after that, the plural noun we always use, with plural noun, we always use plural verb. So in this example, the boys are playing. So here, boys is plural noun and are is plural verb that we used with that. Alright, now let's see uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are those which always use a singular verb, singular form of verb. Now in this example, we have the information is useful. Here the word information is uncountable. Hence we use is with that. Since I told you before, singular verb will be used with uncountable nouns. Then second example, the money was stolen. Here the word money is uncountable. Hence we use was as a singular form of verb. Now let's see the second, the use of adjective with countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Now in countable nouns we have these one, many, few, a number of, the number of. Don't worry, I'm going to discuss these all of them in the coming up videos. Now here we have an example. I have many books. Here books are countable noun, so the word many will be used. Now here it's an adjective. Then we have much, little, a little, quantity of as uncountable noun. So here as an example we have he has little knowledge. The word knowledge is uncountable noun, so we use little with them. Alright. Now let's move on. The use of articles with countable nouns and uncountable nouns. In countable nouns, we can use any of them. First is a, an, or the. We can use any of them. And in uncountable nouns, we can only use the word the. not a or not n. All right, we can't use them. So here in countable noun we have I bought a pen. The word pen is countable. Hence we use with that article. All right. She saw an elephant. The word elephant is countable noun. So here n is an article that is used with that. All right. In uncountable nouns, we have the milk is hot. Here milk is uncountable noun. Hence we use the with that. Then we have the information is correct. The word information, as I told you before, it's an uncountable noun. So the as an article will be used here. So this is all for today. Meet in the next video with the important rules of noun. Thank you.